Well, bumagal ang population nila. Pero ano nangyari ngayon? Ang nangyari ngayon, pumunti yung bata ang populasyon nila. They're now running out of young workers. And you need young workers to make the industry dynamic. In the case of India, that is not the case. There is a projection that the Indians may surpass China economically. Ito si George Friedman is the author of a book, The Next 100 Years. George Friedman is the founder of Stratford, strategic forecasting. It's a very respected strategist, geopolitical strategist, mga asset defense colleges, economic schools. His expertise is in making projections of what is going to happen politically and economically in the world. He wrote a bestseller, The Next 100 Years, where he projected what's going to happen in the world in the next 100 years. Ito, there is a very interesting projection dito. Ito ang sabi niya, no? Sabi niya, today, developed countries see the problem of keeping immigrants out. And we know that immigrate. They will see for that. But because of the population bust, yung bumagsak ang populasyon na sobrang iba ng population control, nagkaroon ng zero population growth in many countries, in the US, in Japan, in Western Europe. Sabi nito, today, developed countries see the problem as keeping immigrants out. Later in the first half of this century, and we say the first half, we are in the first half right now, 2011 na. Ito siguro mga pinag-usapan dito, mga 2020, 2030, mga 10 years, mga 20 years from now. According to Friedman, the problem will be persuading them to come. Countries will go so far as to make people to move there. This will include the United States, which will be competing for increasingly scarce immigrants and will be doing everything it can to induce Mexicans, Filipinos to come to the United States. An ironic, but inevitable shift. Ngayon, pag apply ka ng immigration sa US, ang haba ng pila. Ilang taon ka maghihintay. But according to this book, what will probably happen is that one of these days, the US ambassador will be knocking at your door and asking, excuse me, is there anyone here who would like to immigrate to the United States? It's not a joke. It is a strong possibility because they are running out of manpower. They need population to run their factories, to run their general services. South Korea. Yung South Korea, taas ang population density nila. Mas mataas ang population density nila kaysa sa atin. But look what they're doing now. South Korea just recently announced that they plan to spend $67.8 billion over the next 5 years to boost one of the world's lowest birth rates. Gusto nila patasin yung birth rate nila. Remember, mas mataas ang kanilang population density, pero gusto nila patasin pa. Why? Kasi kinukulang na sila ng tao sa Korea. There is a situation there where the number of elementary school students, school children today is less than the school children 30 years ago. Baliktad ang nangyayari sa nila, mas bukod ang tao nila ngayon sa mga eskwelahan nila kaysa sa eskwelahan nila 30 years ago because of too much population control. Population decrease to stunt Korea's GDP. Korea Times, they themselves are talking about that. German birth rate falls to post-war record low. Germany, ang problema, bigat ang problema, meron mga Turkish immigrants in Germany na makarating ng populasyon niya. And they're growing much faster rate than the original Germans are very worried about that. They're projecting that maybe about 50 years from now, baka mag-iba na ang demographic position ng Germany. India, China pala, aging population makes leadership between 30-year-old one-child policy. This is in China. This came out in the Agence France Press report. It's an international news. USA Today, China will relax its one-child policy because of the aging population. Alam niyo kasi, ang aging population, the other is that yung SSS nila, yung Social Security. Ang Social Security dapat piramidal para yung mga bata sa ilalim na maliit pang kita per capita, yung contribution nila will pay for the Social Security senior citizens. Pero kung nangyayari sa China ngayon, yung kanilang senior citizen population is almost equal to the young citizen population. So the young citizens cannot subsidize the Social Security of the older people. Malapit na makulak sa kanilang Social Security system doon. Washington Post, looming population crisis forces China to revisit one-child policy. Well, in Japan, young Japanese losing sex drive, according to the government, kasi nasobrahan sila ng population control doon. Control doon until parang nawala sila interest sa sex doon, kapag dito. The survey goes about that more than 40% of many people said they have not had sex in the past month. Imagine, 1 month bata pa, 1 month no sex. And that's really going to affect the population. We have to look at this with critical objectivity. We need that to sustain the population. Now they're already worried, and the government is aiming to encourage couples that have children to reverse a falling birth rate that is in Japan. Hungary population falls below 10 million. In Hungary, they're now worried about extinction. Kasi, it's a real problem. You cannot produce persons who are going to be childbearing overnight. Kung masyadong puti ang tao mo, puputi ang mga anak. Sa Canada,